If you're at Cisco Live this week, then you've probably heard the tagline, Cisco is the critical infrastructure for the AI era. Now, as far as slogans go, right, it's a great one. But you can't go back to the office next week telling everyone slogans. What you need to do is bring the physics. The facts are, Cisco's helping us deal with an impossible math problem. AI workloads demand 5 to 10 times more power, storage, and throughput than traditional applications. IT teams are being asked to deploy this at scale and protect an expanding attack surface, all on infrastructure that wasn't built for it. That's where the critical infrastructure claim goes from buzzword to requirement. And I want to give you 3 proof points that you can take back with you, starting with number 1, purpose-built infrastructure that actually scales. The Cisco Secure AI Factory with NVIDIA isn't just a rack of servers, it is engineered for the physics of AI training. In a standard network, a single dropped packet can stall thousands of GPUs, wasting millions of dollars. That's why we built Nexus Hyperfabric on the Silicon One architecture. It delivers a lossless Ethernet fabric, ensuring that those massive GPU clusters stay synchronized, crunching data without interruption. And with the new G300 chip announced this week, we are now scaling that performance to massive 1.6 terabit speeds. This isn't retrofitted legacy gear. This is all new, designed up from the silicon to solve the specific I/O challenges that we find with AI, which brings us to number 2, the compounding effect. Deploy the new Catalyst 9350 smart switches built on Silicon One. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a fundamental shift. For the first time, your campus switches run on the exact same programmable architecture as massive data center routers. This means when Cisco innovates, like adding post-quantum cryptography, your hardware inherits that capability through software, not a forklift upgrade. But here is where the value multiplies. Connect these switches to Splunk, and they stop being just plumbing, and they become intelligent sensors. Because they speak the same language as the core network, the Silicon One ASIC feeds high-fidelity telemetry, flow data, queue depths, real-time latency directly into your observability platform. You don't need to buy separate probes. The switch is the probe. It trains your AI models to be smarter, makes anomaly detection more accurate, and turns every dollar you spend on hardware into better visibility for your entire business. That is the compounding effect, which brings us to number 3, digital resilience through total visibility. You cannot secure what you cannot see. And with 70% of outages happen in networks you don't own, ISPs, cloud providers, SaaS apps, this is where ThousandEyes changes the game. It doesn't just ping servers, it visualizes the actual path traffic takes across the public internet, hop by hop. You can literally see if a latency spike is your firewall or a fiber cut in Frankfurt. Then we bring that data into Splunk. Now you aren't just looking at network paths, you are correlating them with application performance and security threats in real time. You see the full picture from the user's click to the server's code. And finally, we'll close that loop with Hypershield. It fuses security directly into the network fabric, deploying enforcement points everywhere, not just the perimeter. So when you find a threat, you can block it at the switch port instantly. That is how you turn visibility into control. So that's 3 things, right? Infrastructure that scales with AI demands, a platform where each addition adds value to everything else, and visibility across the entire digital footprint, including infrastructure you don't control. When these 3 come together, you're not just deploying AI safely, you're deploying it for competitive advantage. Cisco is the critical infrastructure for the AI era.